Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here. And while everybody busies themselves with that, the corporation, having landed and set up the settlement, they decided to send along a squad. In their haste, they omitted to realise that this is a fresh outpost and cannot actually support said squad. I have a basic squad, but it can't be set because it doesn't have an awful lot of money available to deploy. So, while the squad sits close by or in orbit or somewhere, they're upgrading and also filling out slots. Training yard so they can do things while they're waiting, and air quotes, an adventurers guild. It's just I don't know, barracks. No, it's not barracks, but whatever more modern version of an adventurers guild you wish to use in your head. I just can't rename these things. Foggy snow and 4 man-hunting sea lions. A baseliner with a social skill. You know what? No. That sounds like a load of what's-its. So, at the moment, the settlement is frantically trying to upgrade to be able to get to the point at which we can actually deploy our squad. It is just 5 people, mostly with assault rifles, and 1 with a squad assault weapon. Same as what JC has. Other than that, it's standard. Yes, you can see the colour schemes going on there. And that's just a 5-man team, and they still can't even deploy that. The infrastructure isn't there to properly deal with the team. I just noticed I need to put down some more flooring. There you go. We do have some skylights going in. I may just pave over this. This is supposed to be the emergency section. I do have the air conditioning pipe going in because, well, I might as well air condition this. It will not be set to the same criteria that this is set to. Because I just have to... Well, I need to keep it within a range. Can't get too hot, but equally as much. It's like, I just don't want it to go below a certain temperature. Plants are pretty fine with very high temperatures, but they don't grow in the negatives. So this will be unattached from the control unit, which is trying to get to 21 degrees. Let's see. Don't deal with freedom units here. But it's there, it's listed. You can squint. You can just about see the temperature converted into a bonkers system. And that's all I'm going to say on that one. But yes, keeping it at a comfortable-ish, comfortable 21. Prefer things slightly chillier, but 20 is about right. As long as it doesn't try to turn your room into a blast furnace like it normally does. So, got that going. Air conditioning, but it will be unattached so I can manually set the temperature I'm trying to aim for. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you a band. It gives you an actual temperature. So that will depend on what's going on outside, or... Because at the moment, it'd be trying to raise the temperature. It's like, it's fine for bedrooms and stuff, but for this, it's like, oh, would it not be easier to just put a heater and a cooler in there? Yeah. If you can find a nice piece of flat wall somewhere, that flat wall, no, that's diagonal, leading to another diagonal. Sure, I can put a heater here. And that would allow me to do a temperature range instead. Right, fine. I've converted myself out of doing what I was going to do. It'll also save effort. That cannot be reinstalled. Neither can that. Lovely. I'd have to rebuild both of those, but I was going to put air conditioning into the center one here anyway. Because I'm putting down a large AC compressor, that adds 6. So we've got 8 outlets in total. Can currently do 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. That would be 7 and 8, but there's 7. I have a spare, so it'll be slightly more efficient than it should be. Ooh. You know, if I want to do the extra 2 rooms, I can just put a small compressor next to that one, and that'll be it. That's all the air conditioning you really need. I can put a heater and a cooler in here to give me the temperature bands. So it doesn't go lower than a certain temperature, and it doesn't go higher than a certain temperature. In between there, go wild, don't care. And that'll depend on what we're trying to grow in here and stuff like that. Or the outside conditions. As long as I try to counter the maximums, max and mins, set those, short of a monumental purple event firing, it'll be able to handle itself. And most of the time, given our temperatures, probably won't be costing much in the way of power because it won't actually be doing it. Fire somewhere. I finally remembered to actually press the right buttons. Let's do until, not do X times. Oh, for God's sake, why am I being such an idiot? It's like the 3rd or 4th time I've set this. Stop trying to fill... Trying to take all our nutrient paste and shove them into survival meals. We don't need them at the moment. Okay, stop. Bad. Naughty. Stop. The ship's full. This is now full. Stop. There's no... Got nothing left. Oh, thank God for that. Auto doors. Right. That was auto doors. What's that? Security key cards. And security doors. Yes, this is the anomaly security doors. But equally, when we get security cards, we can do fancy things. Like lock people out. But I need to do more defenses. Oh, I want the target identification. Then I want to do automated field engineering. Mostly so I can get to this one, have the drone, which does slightly more than this thing does. But I do want to turn some of it off because I'll explain at the part when I put it in, but part of what this Tinker drone does is absolutely broken. Spoiler, it means you never have to spend any resources on ammunition. Or have to worry about barrel durability. No, I'm going to turn it off. It has little toggle buttons. You can turn certain features of the drone off. So all it will do is repair. It will not rearm, because it basically just rearms them for free, unless that's been patched out. But yes, I have some standards, you know. I do cheat horribly sometimes, but not blatantly that much. It's like, how do I know it does this? Well, I let those features on and saw it do it, and just went, yeah, no, that's not staying for the full playthrough. Testing environment, fine, but not. Yeah, that kind of breaks the whole thing. So, New Year's opportunity. We've been here a year. Good job we got a fancy meeting room, air quotes, meeting rooms with an altar and pews. And yes, it's obviously an office or a meeting room. It's just RimWorld ideology at its best. You Muppets gonna wake up anytime soon? Yeah, you are. What about you? Maybe? Yeah, you know what? You've had enough sleep. Come on, eat so we can do an event. Right, let's begin that. Everybody's taking part. Expected quality 90%. Yay, because it's a nice. It's a nice place. Go, get on with it. Do the weird ideology stuff, which I do not like. It's well documented at this point that I'm not a great fan of the ideology system. It adds so much, and then adds this kind of utter rubbish. Oh look, RimWorld's taking part for a moment there. Growling pod sprout, don't care. Don't want animals in this colony. They are far too much of a hassle. It was boring, as most corporate events are. Carry on. Right, we are fueling up slowly. They are actually working on it. They've made one batch of astro fuel. Oh. Construction is completed at settlement. It is now an equivalent military level of 2. It'll go to level 3 when this upgrades, and then we'll get an extra slot. So I can throw yet more money at the problem. Oh, that's the maximum at the moment. Because these have got upkeep. One of these? Yeah, that's got upkeep. The Adventurers Guild, air quote. Just call it the Guild. Whatever. Has upkeep. It also means that... Oh no, do we gain? Yeah, we gain tax. So, offsetting some of our losses. That's fine. That's cool. We do still need to generate a fair amount of silver. Although we've got our initial squad given to us from home base, we do still need the silver to call in further groups. The mining division being the main one. Yeah. Mining division being, or the mineral division being one. Yeah, that's just a... Fibrous mechanoids are just a drain on medicine. Nothing you can really do about it. It just drains medicine until they decide to bear off. Strange why nobody has decided to... Why have you not built these? Come on. I put them up there ages ago and you're just not building them. Why are you taking so long to build things? Now, I'll tell you what, work on this. You can build the large compressor if you so wish later on. There you go. See? Yeah. These project light one tile around themselves. Oh, okay. You can just get on with that then. Components. Yay! Look at our air compressor system. Ah, that's why it's negative. It's night time. That's fine. That's what batteries are for. Network efficiency 108%. Yay! Yeah, these cost a lot of components each, which is why they're banned at the moment. Because oh, no. Because there's the other one. Okay, we've got steel up there and components. Perfect. Mine that too. We will run out of resources on this map soon. Ish. Yes, we can take this to nearby maps and deal with stuff. It's not the end of the world, but it's an inconvenience. Oh, look. Something to go and murder. Excellent. Will all combat personnel please wake up? Move here. Right. Okay, team, let's go. I was going to take them out there and go around. It's like the walls don't exist yet. Worry, friend. Walls don't exist. Hold fire. Come down here. Alright, wait for everybody to get into position. I reckon down here should do the trick. You know you're going. We're going to intercept that, I think. Is that another scyther? It's another scyther. Okay. Yeah, don't like that. Give it a bit more of a flank. Let's go there. 2. Over here. Oh, at least they're outside for the Aurora. Right. Go and punch that guy up. Your range. A bit closer. Okay, you two. Go over here. I'm going to set you to weapons free right at this moment. This. Tell them to go fire at will or weapons free. Now. Now. You two, I need you to priority target that. You two, murder that. Meanwhile, you're just beating the hell out of that. Right, you lot, open up. Good job. Yes, they are firing in melee combat. Because he's a big boy, and he's allowed to. This guy gives 0 pups. I'm going to zoom in. We've got our minimum light level. It is already it's already above our minimum light level, but yeah, he is in there fist fighting a scyther and a pikeman. And the pikeman's shooting, and there's a massive shield in the way. It doesn't really matter, but here we are. Oh well. Shot! That was a sniper round just then. Perfect. What happened to you? Oh, you got shot with a needle gun. Well, that happens. Now move up to there. You're in range? Yes. Right. Protectors can come back here, out of the fire. Everybody, please shoot that. An advanced component. Praise be. I'll have that. I want that. That. You're all bits. To quote a certain other one, your gubbins is now mine. All mine. All my gubbins. Perfect. Now everybody here, go back. You're gonna try and eat me. Alright, you three, come with me. Come on. To the dining hall. Oh, you get to come to the dining hall too. Yeah, stop being an idiot and trying to eat out in the field. You only get grumpy about it. Oh, no psychic ship anymore. Dealt with it. Job done. Target practice. Right, chop chop. Everybody back. Nobody got hurt. I mean, sure, some of the mechanoids got damaged, but that's it's not the end of the world. It just has to be repaired. That's all. Oh no, they get repaired and they lose a tiny amount of energy, which they'll just regenerate over time. So, not the end of the world. Rather them taking the fire than the squishies. Do you know they do these horrible things like bleed all over the floor? Why would you be swimming in the small puddle when there's the big puddle you can be swimming? Which actually has... Are you trying to say bathing is not possible because of rain? But you're bathing, going for a swim in the small puddle because the big puddle says you can't because it's raining. I'm going to let that sink in for a moment. They can't go swimming in the water because water is falling out of the sky. What? You're already getting wet. What does it matter if it's falling from the sky? Madness. Silly game. See, it says bathing not possible raining. And the chipmunk's just like, obviously. Why do I care? What, it's falling from the sky. What am I going to do? Get more wet? It makes no sense. Please don't leave components outdoors. Right. How many components do I now have? Oh, we've got road has now been completed. I also have to go into here, go builds, and resolve that. Because we don't have transport pods yet, that was going to be one of the next things I should have done. Transport pods. By having this research, the faction, or the Empire faction, has transport pods, so they just fire them over via transport pod. Instead, they're going to have to send... Hold on, pull up the events. Yeah, the taxis are en route. It's just, instead of almost instantly arriving, it takes a few hours to arrive because of road. If it goes, well, map, there you go. There's a road connecting the two, so they'll just walk over and drop it off. It doesn't mean they have to walk from the edge of the map to my drop-off point and then leave. Whereas a transport pod would just land here. Logistics and all. How much are these? 80? Yeah, okay. Let's get the command team's rooms air conditioned. The first wave, then get them done. Then we're done. There you go. That's one person walking in. As you can see from the gear, clothing is in that colour. Outer layer, or armour, is in a different colour. They just come in with a little bit of silver and they're just going to drop it off. Probably going to drop it there, though it may, another mod may kick in and they drop it off in the right place. No! Oh, they're going to drop it there. Thank you. And the delivering pawns are leaving the map. Goodbye. Hopefully next time you come with a delivery of silver, it'll be via drop pod. So just leave the silver on the floor. It's fine. Now, we only need it in a shelf to be able to use it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Ooh. Air conditioning's coming online. This room is now air conditioned. Ooh. Target identification. Lovely. What's that? What is that? Oh, low altitude autonomous navigation theory. Oh, drones. Yes, I forgot. This doesn't just give you... It gives you a hunter drone pack, along with the engineering gives us this. So that was actually important because those two transport pods. We'll do the boring logistical stuff first, shall we? Yes. Right. Oh, of course I can't click on it. I have to go furniture, lighting, skylight. Yeah, there'll be a bit along here I can't do. But you can sort that out with our 1x1 skylight. So I'm going to do that, that, and that. So a lot of light is coming in via these windows, which is fine. See that? There you go. A little skylight. You can. That's covered that area. It's just this area here. But then I could just slap one there. Or if you really need to, you can just save yourself 2 glass? Yeah, 2 glass, and just put in individuals here and here just to make sure every part of this room is lit during the day. And yes, this actually has trees growing indoors, which makes no sense. I didn't think you could roof over an area with that, but apparently you can. If the game does it for you, if you tell it to do that, it will complain. Don't ask me why or how. Just magic. 2, 3 rooms are now air conditioned. We're low on components again, but how you doing? It's just more components to be thrown in there, and then we're done. So we've got production of 6, total consumption of 3. That'll be 4. The other 2 rooms will be done, and then this large compressor will be used up to do bedrooms. This system is going to be replaced by air conditioning. Yeah, everything goes underneath this section here, so let's just go with conformity. Just go, that can go across to there. Sticky. Just there. This will be attached to the wall here, and air condition all of this. Not quite yet, though. Right. And on that note, now I've actually gotten a few things sorted out, we're all done. We got some little bit of fun, a little bit of shooting, not much, just a little. Oh yeah, I failed to point this out. Next time I'll point out what I've actually built here and what I intend to do with it all. Some fun stuff in there. But on that note, they take so long. Thank you for watching. And until next time, Security Division doesn't produce any weapons and doesn't produce any apparel. Just wait. Right. Until next time, it's JC. Out. Just murder the rabbit. Does it matter?